the Bayesian network is really good for, but not as good as this. So this is state of the art, and you don't have to be very smart to use it. Like to get the same performance from Bayesian network or hidden Markov model, you'd have to do a lot of work in selecting which features you want and seeing which ones make it worse and which ones make it better, and trying to reduce the number of features to exactly the ones that make it better. With conditional random fields, you can just just throw features at it and it figures them out, as long as you have a lot of computational power, which I do. I love this laptop. Did I mention that? Let me turn it down. It's heating me up.
I noticed you used popular websites like Newegg and Canada Computers. Did you use an API or did you just scrape it?
I just, I like to call it indexing. That's great.
So do you do that on page loads to get the latest, or is that done in your Python code?
Yeah, I do that. It's scraping them all right now and adding them to a database. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell them that, SSH into my Acer netbook that's 5 years old. And I'm going to go, and it's logging its output to a file here.
Daniel for Pippin, which is it?
Here we are. This is it. It's running right now. And it's downloading all these web pages.
Oh, look, more U batteries.
Yeah, it's got more batteries. I hate those things.
You might want to introduce a boredom factor for your algorithms.
Yeah.
There's just three separate models, one for batteries, one for everything else.
Yeah. Well, no, the model should be like it's seen 20,000 batteries, so now it just wants to generalize because it's bored of seeing that.
Yeah, I can see, they're the same format every time.
It starts just replacing the titles of like etc.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not.
Two batteries, blah, blah, blah.
We generalize after you've heard the same thing.
Yeah.
10 billion times.
So you could add a feature for the actual website where you're actually getting the title from, the sentence from, right? Like it would be like, this is a new thing, this is a chapters thing.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a laptop title, it's going to be chapters.
That's
Just
maybe
put
about
those pages and lead in and then parse it out.
You could probably use a taxonomy that they already have. Most of these sites have categories already that would probably be useful.
Yeah, there are some categories. I have some. All right. Yeah. Initially, I started using this. I'm going to show you. I think this one was. So I built this thing. Don't go to this URL. It's not even working. Let's see if that one works. Yeah, it is. So this site is the Google taxonomy of products, which I found is just a big listing of things and what things could be, like fabric softener, cornstarch, pest control, apparel. And these are the actual categories. And I started matching them up when I had 300 of them. Before I knew it, I had 6,000 of them, and I thought, this is not going to work. Because I had 6,000 of them manually doing it. And a lot of them are wrong. A lot of product categories. So these are the categories given to me by the website of the page. So this DSLR camera had like a breadcrumbs that said products, cameras, DSLRs. And this is actually a bag. A lot of them are wrong. So I don't want to use those.
Can the conditional random field give you information that wasn't present in the text it's analyzing, or does it always give you? Does it only classify?
It's only classifying. So some of those things don't actually contain what it is.
Right.
And I had that problem, and so I'm going to add some additional processing on top of that maybe later on. Like Hello Kitty. What is that? Well, Hello Kitty what?
Brand Hello Kitty. What? Unknown.
No, that's what it says.
Actually, Hello Kitty case or a battery.
That is that.
Now, is there anything it can do in terms of, I'm gonna guess, sort of, is the answer here. So like you train it with like yellow bag, blue bag, and then you get a red bag. Can it be like, red's probably a color?
Yes, I'm thinking it can generalize. It's going to use other features. Red is only, the word red is only one of the features around it. The other ones are the surrounding context, and it might weight those so that it will generalize appropriately. But you never know. Like if someone has, there's a brand called Red, and I have a laptop battery brand, then it's going to weight those inappropriately. That's it. That's all there is, really. I have some pretty graphs of my scraping progress. Staples. Every week it kind of says number of queued URLs is 0, and it starts from scratch. Toys R Us. Toys R Us takes like 2 hours. Only the rest take 5 days. Well.ca has a nice sitemap, so it zooms up right away. That's all. That's all. Any other questions?
Why?
Why?
Sorry, I had to ask.
Why? I think that this is a good thing to have in my portfolio of products. Other things that I did was Rhyme Brain, which is a collection of 2 million web pages. And Google likes you when you have 2 million highly relevant, targeted web pages. Like one for every word in the language. So if I have this data about products, well, more people like products to buy things than they like rhyming, and ads will do better. So eventually I'm going to have a page for like every product that says, oh, where can I buy a refrigerator in Canada? I'll have a page it's like, where can I buy a refrigerator in Canada? You can buy it from Canadian Tire. And we'll have some text and stuff. That seems to work fairly well in other price comparison sites in the US. Canada only has like 4 of them. Shopbot.ca is run by an Australian company. And I want to be where they are.
So when you're scraping pages, sorry, question, will you repeat, so you're doing a fresh scrape of a page, or are you doing like so you get the raw data together, you're doing like a checksum to make sure you haven't, so you don't have to reprocess it?
It reprocesses them all. I'll show you that code here. I wrote my own scraper, which I had previously done for my collecting all the song lyrics in the world. I demonstrated that previously here. Where is my spiders? So the scraper framework is in like scrapedb, but the spiders that I've written are really like one function each. And that is because of a miracle called XPath. There's the complete NCIX scraper. Add pages, add links like this, a regular expression. Whenever you find something that has the attribute item prop equal name, then it's the name. They're all like that. It's really simple. It does between, when it first starts up, it does like 6 pages a second. I do respect the robots.txt timeout and the page load time. So the more retailers I add, the faster it'll go, because it's got a timeout individual one, but it can do multiple retailers at the same time. So it depends. And this is all running from my home internet connection, but it's still pretty fast. It's compressed. I make sure to request gzip. That's the
unlimited connection, unlimited download there.
Yeah, I had to switch on the tech savvy Zap the Cat, so that saves some money. If you have tech savvy and you're doing this, turn that on.
Just by the way.
All right, thank you.